This is the journey of a bale of rags, whose story has repeated itself for about 200 years. A journey where industry is craft, where the scent of rags in the air is synonymous with the passion of a community, where waste has become a resource and a symbol for opportunity. This is the journey into the world of Cardato Recycling from Prato. As Malaparte taught us, everything ends up in Prato. European history, the glory, the honor, the pride and vanity of the world, all of it finishes in rags and ends up in Prato. In the mountains of rags stacked in the historic warehouses of the Sbraci, Campolmi, Sanesi, Calamai, and Befani mills, one could find the most unthinkable and wonderful things in the world. Seemingly precious stones, pearls, colored glass, even American dollars. Today, bales that were once mountains of rags create a mysterious land that only rag merchants once ventured to explore. Each single scrap ready to be recycled in a world familiar only to those from Prato. One word defines each rag and its usage. Cheviot, Shetland, Tibet, Twill, Merinos, Starn, Scottini, the uniform of the world and unmistakable unique colors. Cammellito, Nocetta, Egg Yellow, Celeste Madonna, Penicillin Green, Grey Railroader. This is the color chart of the Pratese rag merchant. The rag merchant sort and separate the rags. The finest garments are set aside for vintage markets in Paris and New York, and the rest of the materials recycled for carding and wadding. Maximum reusage means minimum waste. Reuse the best garments and recycle the rest, so only a fraction goes into the incinerators. The recycled textiles are then ready to become regenerated wool. Here in Prato, they have developed various processes to open the textiles, adapting to the characteristics of the materials. Garnet for compact materials that require intense carding to create homogeneity. The fraying process without the use of water for wool knitwear and mixed knitwear with long fibers. Shredding for textiles with short, hard fibers, such as combed fabrics cuttings. A unique Prato method that uses the swelling action of water to open the fibers, as water is fundamental for the textile industry. At one point, along the Bisenzio River, factories and fulling mills took full advantage of the water as a driving force in the shredding process, also for fulling fabrics. Today, recycled water from water treatment plants is used to power these processes. The recycled textiles maintain their original color, greatly reducing cost, water, energy, and chemical usage. Only the multicolored rags, referred here in Prato as rossino, undergo dyeing in the regeneration process. Before the spinning process, the willowing machine is used for irregular or dust and dirt-laden material. The material is assembled and cleaned, removing dirt and short fibers, ensuring a more uniform yarn production. Blend preparation is an art form, passed down from generation to generation. A skilled selection of precise percentages of recycled materials based on quality and color. The feltrinista, or textile technologist, like an expert painter, selects colors and materials, creating the perfect mix for the requested yarn blend. The finished blend goes to spinning, passing from the bale opener to wool opener, willowing and oiling to promote fiber slippage and carding. To card the fibers, they're passed through machines with rollers of different dimensions that align them, creating a uniform layer, which creates roving and passes through the winders, which by stretching and twisting make the yarn. Winding transfers the yarn from a small bobbing to a larger bobbing, removing imperfections through yarn clearing. Twisting combines the multiple yarn ends, using rotations to make a thicker yarn. Warping is the first step of creating fabric. Threads from spool placed on a creel are wound onto a conical cylinder. Various sections of yarn are overlapped and aligned together. They comprise the complete set of threads needed for the fabric. Next, the threads are transferred to a metal warp beam, which, once mounted on the loom, will create the actual fabric. The warp beam is placed on the loom, passing each thread through the heeled wire. The fabric is prepared and ready to be woven, following precise technical and stylistic configurations. The loom, depending on the weave chosen, opens the warp threads by raising and lowering the heel frames, allowing the weft to pass through. Using a specific comb, the fabric takes shape, with each weft and beating. The loom is brought to life with passion and the ability to envision on paper what the machine will produce. It represents an intricate mechanical meshing of threads between colors, patterns, and weaves. As an orchestra, it creates a melody through the convergence of endless possibilities. In this state, the unbleached fabric, like a rough, coarse canvas, is brought to finishing. Purging and fulling compact the material and define its final weight. Drying with a ramosa determines its dimensions. Surface brushing and lifting softens the fabric. Shearing cuts and levels the fibers, whether velour or flannel. Decatizing to set the cloth for compactness, or steaming for a fluffier fabric. And now this miracle of a product is ready. Via Paris, New York, and London. We now leave it to all the Ivo Barrocciais of Edoardonesi. Our city is still full of them. Full of those who never gave up. To our woolen mills, to our manufacturers, ready to show off our beautiful creations in all the most important ateliers and fairs in the world. Before, they tried to pass off rags for new wool. And now we're finally proud to be sustainable rag merchants. Prato's Cardato Recycling embodies the magic of textile art that has spanned entire generations of manufacturers. Their commitment to sustainability and the art of transforming old fabric into new textile creations reflects a deep connection to traditions and a vision towards a more sustainable future. In a rapidly changing world, the choice to operate with love and respect for the environment reminds us of the importance of honoring the past as we look forward to tomorrow. Prato Cardato Recycling is an extraordinary example of how craftsmanship, dedication, and environmental responsibility can create an harmonious symphony, resulting not only in fine woolen fabrics, but also a deep respect for the origins of the textile craft.